Have you ever noticed that the moment you stopped explaining yourself, everything suddenly became louder? That's the part almost no one talks about. On TF, we don't chase drama. We uncover the hidden psychology behind it. And today's truth might completely change how you see silence. Most people believe silence means you've given up. But in many unhealthy relationships, silence isn't surrender. It's the moment you stop feeding a cycle that depended on your constant reactions. For a long time, you may have believed that every conversation, every apology, every explanation, and every emotional response was helping keep the relationship alive. But sometimes, all those reactions become the very thing holding together a pattern that was never healthy to begin with. The moment you stop arguing, stop defending yourself, and stop trying to convince someone to understand you, something unexpected can happen. Suddenly, there's nothing left for them to push against. No emotional fuel, no endless debate, just quiet. At first, they may appear completely unaffected. They smile, act confident, and carry on as if nothing has changed. But when someone depends heavily on another person's emotional responses for reassurance or control, that silence can become deeply uncomfortable. Without your reaction, they no longer receive the feedback they once relied on. That's often when confusing behaviors begin to appear. Mixed messages, unexpected kindness, irritation, contradictory stories, attempts to rewrite the past. These actions aren't always proof of change. Sometimes they're simply signs that an old pattern is struggling to function without your participation. Here's the part many people miss. You don't have to expose anyone. You don't have to win every argument or prove your side of the story. When you stop participating in unhealthy cycles, people's actions often reveal more than your words ever could. Silence isn't about punishment. It's about returning responsibility where it belongs. Many caring people unknowingly become emotional regulators in difficult relationships. They calm every conflict, absorb every emotional storm, and carry burdens that were never theirs to carry. Over time, they become exhausted while the other person grows comfortable depending on them. When you finally step back, guilt often follows. You wonder if you're being selfish or abandoning someone. But protecting your peace isn't abandonment. Healthy boundaries don't create instability. They simply stop covering instability that already existed. This is why silence can feel so powerful. Not because it controls anyone else, but because it allows you to stop controlling what was never your responsibility. Sometimes another person quickly moves on, starts a new relationship, or seems happier than ever. From the outside, it can make you question everything. Was it really that bad? Were you the problem? Remember this. Social media, public appearances, and carefully chosen moments rarely tell the whole story. Real growth isn't measured by appearances. Lasting change comes from honest self-reflection, accountability, and the willingness to face uncomfortable truths. Your healing doesn't depend on whether someone else changes. It depends on whether you stop abandoning yourself. As time passes, something remarkable happens. You think less about what they're doing and more about who you're becoming. The silence that once felt lonely begins to feel peaceful. Your energy returns. Your confidence grows. Your life slowly becomes your own again. That's the real victory. Not making someone regret losing you. Not proving you were right. Not waiting for an apology that may never come. The real victory is waking up one day and realizing your happiness no longer depends on their behavior. Silence isn't empty. It's the space where clarity grows. If this message helped you see your situation from a new perspective, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to TF, and keep watching for more insights that help you protect your peace, strengthen your mindset, and understand relationship dynamics with greater clarity. This video is created for educational and self-improvement purposes. It explores common behavioral patterns that may appear in some unhealthy relationships and is not intended to diagnose or label any individual. Every person and situation is unique, so always consider professional guidance when needed.